Hi, Kamui.
Hi.
Welcome to our IELTS class.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for some more people to join. Okay, just 1 second.
Rita, can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
So I wrote the writing task and essay.
Yeah, I already
So,
got them, but I haven't. Well, actually, you know what, Saki? You didn't do the homework.
oh really?
You did the topics for the model answers. There is
I
another set, but it's okay. It's
but
okay.
I was just another thing and I wrote the essay and I was thinking. So for example, somebody should somebody should doing something or somebody must do something.
Yeah. So if you check the email that I sent you, like the homework, there's one more writing task.
Yeah, I know. But just I want to ask you.
Oh, what's
So
that? Just want what?
just want to ask you. I want to ask you. How to write an essay and my question.
Yeah.
And so in sentence, essay, I wrote somebody must do something. But I think it was my opinion, but it really is so strong. So what do I supposed to write grammar?
Okay. So let me know if I understood you. Okay. So you did the model answer, like the model answers. So I gave you those just for you to have like like a model or an example, like sample answers. And then there was another writing task, but it's okay. You already wrote task one and task two, and I will mark this when I have time. And then if you have time, you can also still do the other one that I gave you. You can still do it if you want. And today, yes, I will discuss, like writing essays, for example, because I already sent you the textbook before, remember? And I will have to discuss this with you. I just wanted to see if you are able to write an essay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Some more people. Yep. Some more people are joining. Hi, guys. So, Ken, welcome. Kotaro, it's your first day with us too. Hello. Moa is in. Yongjin is in. Welcome, guys. Our first day of IELTS class 2022. Okay. So, Kotaro, how was your ESL class, guys? Those who were in another class, how was it?
It was good.
Yeah. Who was that? Hey,
It was
Sungnam. Sungman, I should say. Sungman, welcome. Okay. I think you are muted, Sungman. Okay, so before anything else, so there should be at least, you know what? I'm expecting 17 people in this class today.
17.
Yes, there should be 17 people in this class.
That's a big class.
I know. Yeah, but I think I don't know, probably this will be well, we have to evaluate everybody. first. So we're still trying to figure out like like you know trying to level you like kind of like more properly, guys. So let's just wait for some changes within this week or next week probably. Okay, Moa, how are you?
Good.
Good. Okay, what's that? You're good.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so anyway, let's welcome Kotaro. Kotaro, can you hear me?
Yeah.
How-
Hey.
How are you, Kotaro? How long have you been here in Vancouver?
Um. Kosa's in. Right. Yeah. I'm in for. I've been here for nearly 2 months.
Oh yeah. Okay, I thought it was okay. It's not Kotaro. Just 1 second. There's a new student. It's like kind of similar to your name. Okay, wait 1 second. Kamui, I know. Where's the other one? Sorry, Kotaro. Of course, I know that you've been here for a few months, right? Okay, what about Kamui? How long have you been here? Hi. Hi, Kamui. How long have you been here in Vancouver? How long have you been here? No Japanese here, please. We need to speak English. Hello, Kamui. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Kamui, Kamui. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Did I pronounce your name right? Oh, what happened? Okay. I don't know if there's something wrong with my audio. Okay, Suman, can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me well? Youngjin, can you hear me well?
Yeah, but
What's that? You can hear me well. Ken, can you hear me well?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so anyway, guys, let's do some conversation first. Well, I gave you some homework and I hope that you were able to do it. One set of reading, one set of writing, and a set of listening. Okay? Now, for those who just joined in today, it's okay. You don't need to worry. I gave some homework to those who have been in the class for like kind of like 2 months already. So it's okay. You can keep up with us. Pardon me? Okay. So anyway, let's start with some conversation, guys. I think this is not the topic that I wanted. Okay, so probably we can start from here. Everybody can see my screen now. Okay. Someone, can you please answer The third question. This one. Sungman?
Yep.
Can you please answer that? Give me 1 second. I have to enlarge this so you can read it better. Okay. The one in purple. Sungman.
Third question. Are there many homeless people where you live?
Yeah.
Actually, almost 20 or 50 years ago in Korea, in Seoul, have so many homeless people in our country. But recently,
There were only few.
there are no homeless people.
Oh. Okay. That's really good to know. So many years ago, there were more. There were many. There were many homeless people, but now none. Sungman, is that what you're trying to say? No more?
There's no
Okay. What city are you from?
Seoul.
Oh, it's the capital city. Okay. Well, that's good to know because if you notice in Vancouver there are many homeless people, right? Okay. Uh First question here. Chow, can you please answer the first question?
Yeah, sure. Food kitchen.
Yeah.
Needy. What do you mean?
Okay, so when we say we have some here in Vancouver, food kitchens, or sometimes there's another term that they, well, okay, for needy or poor or homeless. So we have some. We have some here in Vancouver where these homeless people can go and eat something hot like soup or a decent meal. Okay? So there are many actually here in Vancouver, in Metro Vancouver. So what about in your city or in your country in general? Do you have food kitchens?
In my country, it is such a so different case. It's like its name is so different, and perhaps I think it's a how do I think
Okay,
it's
so Chow, in Japan, there are some homeless people, right? Because when I visited Japan like few years ago, I've seen some, very very few, but there are some, right? So is there any place that they can go because they don't have money, they don't have jobs? Is there any place that they can go and eat something?
yeah, we have, but it's not so
Common?
it's not so many because you saw that in Japan it's homeless is not so much and
Not so many. Not so many, you
yeah,
say.
not so many. It's some place I say that some
Okay.
place you have so many homeless
Yeah,
people.
for example, in Osaka, I heard
Yeah.
from other Japanese students that there are homeless people who live in one kind of like area.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So is there any place that they can go where they can eat something hot?
Yeah, they have, and I think I I forgot the exactly thing, but they have the group and I mean community, so
Yeah.
they can get the food in
Mm.
that community, but
And is this provided by the government? Because here it's provided by the government or by volunteers, or from donations. Yeah, so probably it's a different.
Because it is not famous in Japan.
It's not common. It's not common.
Yeah, it's not common. I think, yeah, it's almost Japanese people can eat food in own home. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not famous. I think some
Is okay. Don't use the word famous, meaning it's not common. It's not usual or it's not common.
It's not common. So,
Okay.
I don't know
well. Okay, next, Ken. Well, I know that this is not really a good question, but it's a reality. Especially now, what do you think?
Suicides. Yeah, from the points, I think it's getting increased. It's
You meaning it's increasing?
Yeah, I think from the pandemic.
Especially during this pandemic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people dying, but I heard more than they died because of the COVID.
And
why-
usually, see what ages usually are they like young
actually, I don't
people?
know exactly the around their ages, but
So which is common, like it's which ages are more common to do this? Younger
sure, but
people,
I
adults,
guess
or older people?
young age, I think.
Oh, younger people.
Because I mean, according to the news.
Yeah. Okay, so meaning the suicide rate in Japan is increasing, especially because of the pandemic.
Yeah, somebody said that, and I had some of my friends that kind of opinion, and he said it's really sad because of the another because in pandemic.
During the pandemic. Okay, so it's kind of sad because you said it's kind of like increasing, right? Yeah, and there was a time, I think, I don't know how many years ago, but there was a time that Japan had the highest rate of suicide, and it's kind of sad. And okay, I want to have like a kind of like a follow-up question. Moa. Hi, Moa.
Hi. Hi, excuse me.
Yeah.
Selena can't contact with Wi-Fi. Yeah, so maybe she will be late in class.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see there's a message here actually. So meaning she's trying to connect?
Yeah, she cannot connect. Yeah.
Oh.
In class. Yeah, because the Wi-Fi due to the Wi-Fi.
At home. You mean at home?
Yeah, at home. Yeah.
Okay. So just let her know that if she already has the connection, just tell her to join us. Okay? Thank you, Moa.
Okay, sorry, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, I have a follow-up question, Moa.
Okay.
So, well, according to Ken, the suicide rate in your country is increasing. It's because of the pandemic.
What it is, sorry.
Oh, suicide. Do you know? Suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the suicide rate is increasing in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there were like probably many years ago, the suicide rate in Japan was the highest in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, can you please share like what are some of the reasons why, especially younger people, do
Yes.
this?
Yeah, especially younger people.
Yeah, why? What's the reason, or what are some of the reasons?
Yeah, I think younger people like junior high school student or elementary high school student
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
get
yeah. Why do they do this?
yeah. They travel with friend, yeah, and then they sick by myself.
So
Yeah,
okay,
friend,
so meaning they have problems with friends?
yeah, friend or school, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, and then they, yeah, yeah,
oh, that's kind of sad. Like you mean they're
yeah,
getting bullied?
rich,
Are they getting bullied? Do you know what is bullied?
rich,
Bully, from the word bully.
it's matter.
Do you know the meaning of bully?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I don't believe, yeah,
Are they getting bullied or do they have problems at home?
yeah, program, yeah,
Or probably sometimes problems at work.
at work, yeah,
Oh, okay. So it's kind of sad, and I hope instead of increasing, I hope that the government and that families can resolve these problems. Yeah. So life is beautiful, whether whether it's kind of like challenging or not. Life is still beautiful, right? So there's no reason for someone to do this. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, next, Kamui.
my laptop was stopping sometimes.
What's that, Moa? Can you say that again?
Yeah, my laptop was stopping sometimes because Wi-Fi is so bad.
Ah, your Wi-Fi at home.
Yeah, sorry, because Selena and I live in the same house.
Aha. Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
you were able to connect, but Serena was not able to connect?
yeah,
Oh, okay. But anyway, tell her to keep trying.
okay. I
Yeah,
tell her.
okay. So let me see, Kamui. Mm, can you please answer? Uh, okay, this one. Can you please read the question, Kamui?
So nothing. So
What's that?
I haven't. So but
Yeah.
I have seen.
Oh, you haven't really experienced this, but you know some people who already experienced this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why? Why do you say that they were discriminated? What happened to them?
I think
What happened?
it comes from.
Okay, so what about here that you are in Vancouver? Have you ever experienced that you were treated differently because you are from Asia or you are Japanese? Have you ever experienced being treated differently because you are from Asia?
I don't know issue.
Asia, Asia. You are Asian. You are from Asia.
Uh,
Excuse me. Yeah. So personally, you've never experienced this, but you heard that some people are uh, getting discriminated. Yeah, Kamawi? Okay. And what about in Japan? Do you think people who are not from Japan are being discriminated? Kamawi?
mm,
Do you think that some people in Japan are getting discriminated by Japanese?
I think so.
Is it yes, no, or maybe? What do you think? What about you guys? For example, let's say in Japan, do you think that who wants to answer? Who wants to say something? Do you think that some people in Japan get discriminated too?
Yeah. But it's like I think just like Canada is I mean, some people think um it's like it, people from Africa
Okay, so
is
meaning those
much
black
intelligent
people.
as some people think so.
So usually those black
Yeah.
people are
No. It's not because some people think that it's like a black American. It's not. It's not. It's like that.
okay. So black
Specific.
American are not.
It's not. Yeah. I think it's like
Black
some
American people are not, but
yeah. It's
African
like
people are.
yeah. Some
Mm.
people say that it's especially elderly people.
Oh, is there any explanation to that?
It's and I experienced and my big grandfather is a Chinese, so I sometimes I said like elderly people said to me that your grandfather is your big grandfather is a Chinese. So like
Oh,
told me and yeah right
so you sometimes feel that you are being discriminated because your grandfather is from China.
it's yeah sometimes elderly people is
Elderly
uh,
people are.
and elderly people have
Mm.
gaps. It's like you know they explain so long time ago thing, but we are not so we have many gap I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Youngjin, what about in Korea, Youngjin?
discrimination.
Do you think Do you think that foreign people in Korea are being discriminated?
But in my country, like the countryside people come together so, and their accent is like very strong and very different children.
Oh, okay. Can you speak louder, Youngjin? So you mean in Seoul, which is the capital city, people are more accepting now, more open-minded?
No, it's very discrimination like the countryside people. Yeah,
Oh, you mean
so
like even in Korea, and like in Korea,
yeah,
even people from the countryside are being discriminated
yeah, it's very many people that like like
by
the elementary
people
school.
by
Yeah,
people in the capital city. You mean?
yeah, come to the so like
Oh, wow.
it's very not good situation.
Okay. If let's say someone from the countryside goes to the capital city,
Yeah.
Seoul, for example, or Busan. These are big
Yeah.
cities, right?
Yeah.
So they are treated differently because they're from the countryside.
Yeah. But in my city, Seoul people
Yeah.
like only capital is Seoul.
Oh.
The countryside.
Now, what about foreign people? For example, let's say from different countries in Asia or from Africa or from somewhere. Are they discriminated when they go to Seoul or to Korea?
Actually, many Korean people, the personality is very shy. So many foreign people ignore or avoid. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I hope they will not discriminate anyone, you know? Not because someone is from the countryside, that person is different. Human beings are the same. Yeah? Okay. Um Question for, let me see, Ryohei, what is your idea about this?
Right?
Can you see the question, Ryohei?
Which is,
This one.
what do you think is the most serious problem in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay, everybody knows that one serious problem that we have is, of course, the coronavirus or COVID-19, right?
yeah.
What else other than
What
COVID-19?
else? Uh, well, most serious problem, I think, economics.
Which one? What?
Economy.
Oh, the economy. Okay.
Yeah.
So
This is
what's
the
what's
big
wrong?
problem.
What's going on?
Uh,
So in Japan, do you have a problem with your economy right now? Do you have economic problem right now in Japan?
Japanese?
Yeah, in Japan. Like, do you have any economic problem? Like, probably prices are so high, people are losing their jobs. You know, there are probably more poor people right now.
Yeah. The Japanese people. uh, mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you think that one of the
It's
most serious problems in the
increasing the poor.
pardon me?
And
Okay, so you think that one of the most serious problems in the world right now is
economy.
you know, economic problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Now what about okay, euro. What do you think is one of the most serious problems in the world other than COVID-19 and Ryohei said economic problem? Because of course, well, it's obviously a big problem because even here in Canada, we are experiencing some economic problems too. You know, like prices are getting higher and higher. People are losing their jobs, and many businesses have closed down. So, well, this is really a big economic problem. Euro, is there anything else that you can think? What do you think is the most serious problems in the world right now? Euro. This is one of those questions that might be asked in your IELTS speaking, guys. So you should have an idea about this serious problems that we are experiencing right now in the world. Euro. Hi, Euro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Is there any serious problem other than COVID-19 or economic problem?
But
What about global warming? Do you think it's a serious problem? Global warming. Do you know what is global warming? Euro?
global warming. Yeah. Mm, in my opinion, first priority is COVID-19.
Pardon me?
COVID-19.
Yeah, well, other than COVID-19, other than economic problem.
Other.
Yeah. Is there
Yeah. Sorry. In the world.
yeah. Now you have to yes, you have to global warming is of course it's a serious problem.
Mm,
Yeah. What about mental health? This is now a global problem. It's a serious problem actually. Any idea about mental health, guys? Do you have any idea about mental health? What about Kanato? Yeren, any idea about mental health? Mental health. It's actually a very serious problem in the world like right now. Like people are experiencing depression, anxiety, panic
Sorry, I
attacks.
can't hear.
Pardon me?
Sorry, I can't hear. What did you say?
Oh, okay. Mental health problem. Do you have any idea about mental health problem?
To solve?
Yeah, like do you think it's a serious problem in the world right now? Mental health. When we say mental health, people are experiencing depression or anxiety, panic attacks. That's why some people are committing suicide because of mental health problems. Okay, so these are some of the issues that we are facing nowadays, guys. So global warming, mental health problems, of course, COVID-19, obviously, and then we have economic problems, of course. Is there anything else that you can actually uh, contribute, guys? Anyone can answer. Okay, what about Saki? Can you please add what are some of those serious problems that the world is facing right now?
Okay. Food loss is the most serious problem in the world.
What's that? Can you please say it again?
Food loss.
What?
So it's like we trash a lot of food.
Oh, you mean like we don't have enough food?
No.
Like this one?
No. It, especially in my country, we trash a lot of food.
Oh, can you please write it in our chat box?
Okay.
Oh, meaning wasting.
I am wasting for.
Okay. Yes, actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah. There are people who cannot even eat once a day, right? And there are also people who can afford to eat more than 3 times a day and they're wasting. Yeah. I think this is really a serious problem. Okay, what about uh who else? Can you contribute something here? Because guys, this might be a topic for speaking, writing, and even reading or listening. There might be some of this. Okay, so what are some of the serious problems that we are experiencing or facing in the world right now? Other than this, examples that I have.
Yes.
Pardon me?
We mentioned a lot of things. Uh,
Like serious problems that the world is, facing right now.
yeah, you're right, but mm,
What about this one, guys? Do you think this is a serious problem?
yeah, kind of.
Improper use of social media?
Like, I guess it's connecting with that I was mentioning it, like the suicide.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's
This is
also
not
like
only a problem in Japan, actually. Yeah. Well, it is related to this. Okay? This one. This is not only a problem in Japan right now, but even in some countries.
sorry,
Unfortunately, I think Sweden is number 1 now. That's
Sweden.
that's what I heard. Sweden.
Uh,
Sweden.
I had another because of the social media because they have lots of bad weather.
Yeah,
And
yes, yes.
yeah,
Yeah, so this is
but
also a serious problem because um there are a lot of people who are using social media to scam people, to cheat people, right? And there are people also who are using social media to uh, hurt or damage other people, right? So it's not only a problem in Canada, in the USA, or in the Philippines, but this is something global and it's a serious problem. Okay, next. Mm, who was not called yet? Let me see. I want to call everybody. I don't want to miss anyone. Okay, Moa, can you please answer this question?
When I see a homeless person, I think
Like here in Vancouver, for example.
there are many homeless
Especially
people.
now, like because of the pandemic, there are more and more homeless people here because life here in Vancouver is expensive, and many people lost their jobs because many companies also shut down,
Mhm.
and if they cannot pay the rent anymore, so of course, they are being, kicked out or evicted.
Yeah.
So what do you think every time you see a homeless person?
I think the government um, rescue more. Yeah. And
What do you mean, like the government?
the government, yeah, I think the government rescue homeless person. Yeah.
No, what? Okay, what is that? The government
Yeah, the government, yeah,
should.
should, yeah, rescue or help,
Uh-huh. Okay, or help.
yeah, rescue or help, yeah, homeless person, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right now, yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, the government has been helping,
Yeah,
most
yeah,
most of these people, but well, it's not enough.
yeah, not enough, yeah.
So the government should do more.
Should more.
Okay. What about you, Sungman? What do you think when you see a homeless person? Hello, Sungman. Are you still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, you said 50 years ago, 40 years ago, there were more homeless people in Korea. But nowadays, it's kind of like rare, very rare to see a homeless person. But now in Vancouver, there are more and more. So, what do you usually think when you see a homeless person? Do you think that these people, or these individuals are lazy? Because a lot of people think that homeless people are lazy, they don't want to work.
Actually,
Do you have the same idea that these homeless people are lazy?
yeah, I agree about that opinion a little bit. Uh, I think in Korea, some homeless people don't want to work their office.
I mean, you mean like some of them they don't want to go to work?
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Okay, so they prefer to live in the on the street.
yeah,
So instead of looking for a job. Okay. Okay, now Sungman, when somebody comes to you, let's say a homeless person, and asks you for, uh, you know, for some money, probably to buy a coffee, a cup of coffee, I should say. Do you sometimes give or no?
I usually ignore them. So
You don't usually what?
ignore them.
Uh-huh, you just ignore them. Okay. Okay. What about Jin? What do you think when you see a homeless person?
Like a donation of coin or some food.
Sometimes you give some donation? Did you say that, or you also ignore? Just ignore them.
In Bangkok, usually.
You usually give.
No. Ignore.
Ignore as well. Okay, just ignore. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Euro, can you please answer this? Are you still with us, Euro?
Yeah. Which
This is okay. I have a question, Euro.
how is you?
Okay. Now, since in Japan, it's getting like kind of it's actually alarming that the suicide rate is increasing. That's what Ken, according to Ken earlier, and I think this is somehow true because of the pandemic. So if somebody comes to you, let's say a friend who wants to commit suicide, or somebody who wants to kill himself or herself, what would you do? Euro, what would you do if somebody comes to you and tell you, especially a friend, for example, that I want to kill myself?
Mm, mm,
Are you going to tell that person, okay, go ahead, kill yourself? Or are you
what?
going,
Kill yourself?
yeah, so what would you do? Okay, what would you prevent, how would you prevent someone from committing suicide?
Uh, mm,
Okay, if somebody comes to you and say, you know what, I have a problem right now and I really want to kill myself. So that is committing suicide. Are you going to say something? Are you going to stop him or her?
mm,
What are you going to say?
uh, what to say?
Yeah. Are you going to say something to help this person or what?
Mm, it depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean it depends?
If I know that it's a person, for example, my friends or my parents, it depends. I prevent,
Oh,
but uh, I don't know this person. I said it.
uh-huh. It depends if you know the person or not. Uh-huh. So meaning if you know the person, you will say something, but if you don't know the person, you will not say anything.
Yeah,
Okay. So you will not say like, you know what? I think committing suicide or killing yourself is not a solution. It's not a solution to your problem.
solution. Uh,
It's not a solution because that will create more problems to your family, to your friends, to people who know you, things like those, right? Okay, Yaren, let me see. I think I have more questions here. Uh, okay, this is something interesting, Yaren. Okay. What are some expectations parents have for their children, especially in Japan? What are the expectations that your parents have for you?
What mean expectations?
Expectation meaning, you know, that the parents want you to have this. Your parents want you to do this. Your parents expect you to, to have it or to do it. Yeah, right. So, what do you think are some expectations that Japanese parents have for their children? Do they expect you to be? Do they expect you to do well in school? Do they
Yeah,
expect you to have high grades or high scores? Do they expect you to study, um, you know, like engineering or
I don't know. Generally, most of parents,
yes,
uh,
most parents. So
most
yeah, so you either say most parents or most of the parents in Japan.
most of parents in Japan uh, have expectations
Yeah.
of
for their
to go
children?
to going to high level school.
Okay, meaning like going to a good school, like very
Yes,
top school.
yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Anything else other than they expect you to be? That's why I think when you are in high school, your parents expect you to study harder, right? So that when you take the admission test for university, especially a good university, they really want you to try harder to be able to go to a good university. Yeah. Okay. And do they also expect you to go to a good company to get a good job? Most parents, most Japanese parents have these expectations.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And especially in oldest brother or sister's case,
Yeah.
it, they they
They compare.
they compare the younger brother or sisters. Uh, they more they have
Okay, for example, your older brother or older sister was able to go to a good university. So your parents also expect you to do the
yeah,
same,
they have
to be able to do the same.
yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ryohei, Ryohei, are you still with us?
Right?
Yeah. Do you think you have your parents have the same expectation?
My parents.
What are some of the expectations your parents have for you or for your siblings, meaning brothers, sisters?
Um, I don't know. My parents parent often said uh, you should try to anything when I I am young.
No, you have to try like everything while still young.
Everything, yeah.
While
And
you are still
sports,
young.
yeah, sports,
Yeah.
and
Okay. So these
college.
are some of the expectation of your parents that you are able to do things
Yeah,
while you are still young, so that you will become successful.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Now what about Kamui? Kamui, how old are you now? Kamui,
Years.
how old? 19 years old? Okay, so Kamui, what are some of the expectations your parents have for their children? For you and your brothers and sisters, for example. Kamui, what are some expectations that your parents have for you? Do, you don't know, like your parents do not expect anything from you, like it's all up to you, set your own goals. Of course, probably they expect you to be able to improve your English, while here they expect you to be able to like achieve whatever goals you have here, right, Kamui? Yeah, okay. Who else was not cold? What about Chow? What do you think are the expectations of your parents for you?
My parents expect a lot because person, but my father is not. So he expect I speak 5 or 6 languages like over the wait,
Yeah.
I mean so high and like 2 times the average.
Okay, so meaning they have
So
this very high expectations for
yeah,
you. Okay, and do these expectations create so much pressure on your part? Do you have some
uh,
pressure?
yeah. When I was young, I felt so much. So I studied hard and I I did I did so lots of things, but now I'm ignoring him and her. So um, yeah, I know it's just a little bit difficult, but I have I want to do something. I have my dream, but my parents expect other things. So I was telling them, so they understood. So yeah, it's no question now.
Okay, yeah, okay. So are they expecting, let me see, Moa, what are your parents' expectations for you being here in Canada? Yeah, so what are your parents' expectation that you are here? What do they expect from you?
I think, yeah, my parents, yeah, want me to be just healthy, yeah, not injured or unhealthy, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to be a health. So, and also my parents want me to be a person which I want to be, yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So in my case, my parents don't have yeah, any expectation to me.
For me.
For me, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Youngjin? What do you think are your parents' expectations for you?
I think to say, be healthy and be happy.
Uh huh. Okay. Be successful.
I'll do my best.
Okay. I'm trying my best. Okay. What about you, Ken? What do you think are some of your parents' expectations, especially that you're here in Canada?
Here, they usually don't say anything to me, like give me any ex-
Expectations?
expectations, because they always said to me, like, if you want to choice, have to have many experience or many knowledge,
Yeah.
and sometimes you need a educational background.
Mm-hmm.
So, but which is not necessary, I think. But yeah, they always told me like, I think that's why you have to do what you can do. So yeah,
Okay.
that kind of, I think that's the idea they gave me. So
Okay. Your parents do not have this very high expectations, but they just let you decide. Let you decide for your own. Like you have to set your own goals
yeah, because
to be able
yeah,
to
because I
Okay, okay. So probably last question will be for Sungnam. Well, I know that you're now independent from your parents. Yeah, you don't depend from your parents anymore, right, Sungnam?
Yeah.
So what are your expectations for yourself? Oh, we cannot hear you, Songnam. Can you please speak louder?
Okay. Actually, in my first company in Korea, I just want to save company.
You want to?
Save.
Oh, you okay? So when you were still in Korea, you just wanted to work in a safe company.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to enjoy my job. But
Okay.
my company don't want. I don't enjoy my life and
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
can't.
It's like you when, for example, when you get a job, you really want to enjoy that job. Yeah, because it's difficult to work in a place that you are not enjoying what you're doing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So probably you can say that my expectations for myself is being able to um, attain or accomplish or obtain my goals. And one of them is to be able to work in a company where I enjoy working in that company, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, I want to give you your 15-minute break. And then after this, we'll talk about your homework. And I will have to discuss with you today writing, especially essay. I will show you one sample later and then explain how it should be, like especially task 2. How not only task 1, but how task 2 should be written. How task 2 should be developed. Okay. I hope you were able to do all the homework. But anyway, I'll see you in 15 minutes, guys. So it's already 5:07, and I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay? Eat something, drink something, guys. See you later.